Welcome to Illuminati Silver. We tell you the truth about silver. Today is Monday, the 27th of May 2019, and we're commenting on the results of the European elections, the results of which have now been fully announced. Yesterday, we pointed out that we expected Nigel Farage's Brexit Party to dominate the election, gaining some 30 seats, and in fact they achieved 29. When one considers the party is less than 2 months old, that is some considerable achievement. That said, UKIP, the UK Independence Party, the party Farage left, which previously had 24 seats, actually achieved 0. Yes, 0. So it's clear that all of its supporters moved on to the Brexit Party, and so too have a number of Conservative and Labour Party members. Formerly, the Conservative Party, which is currently the party of government in the United Kingdom, had 19 members of the European Parliament. Now they have just 4. We expected the Conservative number of seats to reduce dramatically, but not that dramatically. Labour, the official opposition, have little to be pleased about either. They reduced their number of seats from 20 to 10. The other major gainers were the Liberal Democrats, a pro-EU party, which came second with 16 seats, up from their previous 1. And the Green Party, another pro-EU party, gaining 7 seats, up from 3 previously. It was clearly an election about Brexit, with the pro-Brexit vote essentially all going to the Brexit Party, and the anti-Brexit vote being shared between the Liberal Democrats and the Greens, plus a smattering of Scottish and Welsh nationalists. The UK government will now be thrown into a degree of turmoil, not because the Brexit Party will have any power per se, but because both the two major political parties, the Conservative Party and Labour, both know that if there were a general election tomorrow, while the tide is still in flow, they would lose heavily to the Brexit Party until the Brexit situation is resolved once and for all. Today we have seen gold rise some £4 per ounce to £1,014, and silver is up 6 pence to $11.52. And in US dollar terms, gold is up just $1 and silver is up 3 cents. But we have to bear in mind that today was a bank holiday in the United Kingdom and it's Memorial Day in the United States. So we are expecting more significant moves tomorrow, or at least a better indication of how the markets are truly assessing this situation. In total, 400 million people across the EU's 28 member states were eligible to take part in this election, with the United Kingdom showing a turnout of some 37%. But the EU as a whole saw a turnout of some 50.8%, up from 42.6% in 2014. Elections of note has been the victory of Matteo Salvini's Lega Nord party in Italy, obtaining at least 32% of the vote, and in France, Marine Le Pen's right-wing group National Rally secured victory against Emmanuel Macron's En Marche. Germany also saw leader Angela Merkel lose 6 seats, but she continues to claim a majority. Eurosceptics are certainly advancing in many parts of the EU, and the 3 major groupings within the European Parliament is the European People's Party, with 180 seats, 24%, the Progressive Alliance of Socialists and Democrats, with 145 seats, 19%, and the Alliance of Liberals and Democrats for Europe with 109 seats, 14.5%. So, where do we go from here? Well, it's our contention that although the makeup of the European Parliament has changed a little, we must remember that it is the European Commission which broadly dictates policy and direction. That said, it would be foolish to ignore the political changes, and that Europe as a whole has to listen more to its constituents. As far as the UK is concerned, it will become embroiled now with the leadership election of the Conservative Party, and the victor will automatically become the next Prime Minister. With both the country and Parliament more or less split between Remainers and Brexiteers, it's difficult to assess how the new Prime Minister will be able to get any measure through the UK Parliament, which we envisage will have to result ultimately in a general election. Though neither Labour nor the Conservatives would want that before Brexit is solved for the reasons mentioned earlier. But they may have no choice. We foresee for the time being confusion, mixed messages, and a degree of political turmoil. This will have a detrimental effect on sterling and a positive one on gold and silver prices, at least short term in the United Kingdom, whereas ironically, we believe that in the US, the opposite will happen. The dollar will strengthen and precious metal prices are likely to fall. We shall, of course, provide further updates as these matters progress. What are your predictions for the next few months? Remembering that the UK deadline for Brexit has been extended to the 31st of October of this year. Do share your thoughts. We hope you have found this video interesting and informative, and if so, please give it a thumbs up and share it on social media. Please ensure that you have subscribed to our channel and press the bell sign so that you are notified of any future videos. Also, kindly visit our website at illuminatisilver.com, and if you haven't already done so, please subscribe either as a free or paying member for regular email updates and offers. Disclaimer: Illuminati Silver owners come from a background of banking, international wealth management and economics. Having now retired from these worlds, we are not qualified to give investment advice. Therefore, this and other productions must not be deemed to be giving such advice and merely represent the personal views of its owners.